of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Cougars. Today is Thursday, March 12th. Welcome to SCTV News. I'm Christian Ravelo.
And I'm Adrian Garcia. We are wrapping up Cougars Kick Ash with a big rally at lunch today. More on that later. But first, we learn about how smoking affects your future and career. Here is Emilio Bilbo.
Yes, sir. Check it. Look at me, I'm all the way turned up. I ain't smoking, but my homie in here burnt up.
Drugs give a temporary feeling that fades away. But how will this type of choices affect your future?
If you smoke, then you can get addicted, and that can stop you from completing your goals, because an addiction can waste your money and stuff like that. And being addicted for your life, it isn't good for your health or anything like that. So it'll affect the rest of your life by affecting your health and your body and your finances.
You'll probably skip class to smoke, or just smoke. That's gonna be your go-to. You're gonna spend all your money on that, and it's not the move. Okay, smoking affects people's careers because they get it messes them up, and then it gets them addicted, and it's bad.
In terms of careers, I think smoking, especially in California, where it's just becoming kind of a social no-no, that more and more people are looking down upon it. We have a healthy society. I think when employers find out that you smoke, that means generally you're going to want smoke breaks, which means that they're going to have to think about you as an employee. You're going to come back into the business, you're going to smell like smoke, and that may not be appealing to a future employer. So if they find out that you smoke, that might be a problem with maintaining your employment, simply because of the schedule that you're going to keep and the way you present yourself.
From an addiction standpoint, just one more thing to whether it's derail your mental state or again derail your physical state. You can be working so hard, whether it's the weight room, putting in the time on the field, in the pool, on the track, wherever your arena is. You just put in so much work, and it's an uphill battle the entire time with that addiction to a lot of different things, but with cigarettes and smoking in that sort of sense, just really derails your entire career.
In life, you have to make hard decisions. David Wright, professional baseball player for the New York Mets, talks about those choices.
And I understood that, along the way, that, there's some tough choices that you have to make, but with those choices, after you make them, you have those decisions and there's consequences to pay. But I've always tried to be aware that the choices and decisions that I do make in life, there's going to be consequences, good and bad. I had friends, and they were probably a lot closer friends before, they started, into alcohol or drugs or, what have you. And, I tried to separate myself as much as possible, because that's not who I wanted to be. That's not who I am. And I knew that I made good grades. Fortunately, that was pushed on me. I couldn't play baseball if I didn't make good grades. And that's something that at the time, you kind of stomp your feet and, whine about. But, my parents said, hey, you don't make the grades, you don't play baseball. It's as simple as that. And I knew I wanted to play baseball. I'm glad that, I could say up to this point that I've never done a drug. And I'm proud of that. And that's something that, might not be the cool option when you're in middle school or high school, but, fast forward, I'm 33 now. Probably some of the best decisions I've ever made. If people don't like me for the way that I am, well, too bad. So I think for me, I've never been one to say, okay, this group of people or this group of friends wants me to act this way, let me do that. That's not who I am, and that's not, people shouldn't be chameleons to try to be one person when they're around somebody and a completely different person when they're around somebody else.
Make sure you come to the quad at lunch today for a big rally. Club Rise will host games. We'll have a live DJ as well as performances from Club Groove and Powder Puff Cheer. However, the tailgate after school is delayed until next Thursday due to weather. And don't forget, we have one more Spirit Day tomorrow. We encourage students to wear black as we celebrate the end of the week.
Tomorrow is the end of quarter 3. That means your grade is closed, but it also means we have a minimum day. So make plans now so you're not late to school. Also, there's no school Monday for the end of the quarter break.
Steel Canyon dominated the district air bands competition once again. The teams competed at Grossmont High on Tuesday night. In the end, the Candyman and Toxic Honey captured the top 2 spots, and both bands had to wait to hear the announcer declare a champion.
Coming in second place, we have Toxic Honey! And in first place, we have Candyman!
Seniors, if you need any help with your senior website, teachers will be available to help during Beyond the Bell tutoring today. Seniors can visit the Cougar Excel Room E112 after school today, and help will be available again next Tuesday.
Steel Canyon Powder Puff is back in action this Friday. Our seniors take on Mount Miguel this Friday night at 7 p.m. on their field. Come out and support our ladies as they begin the Powder Puff season.
All sports today are weather permitting. Check with members of each team if they have a game before you head to the field.
That's all the news we have for you today. Have a great Thursday. Rara Cougars.
Cougar Pride,
Get some.